All right, we're going to talk about the Orbit water timer, how this works, and a couple of key functions, as well as show this in use. So I'm fortunate to work from home. We got a new lawn, and I have to make sure and water this for 15 to 20 minute intervals, and I have to move the sprinkler around. And so getting out there every 15, 20 minutes is not really conceivable. So with this, there's a little pack in the back, and you put a couple of batteries in there. I've got a couple of rechargeable ones in there. So you just kind of put that in, you snap it in, and it's going to stay on. There's no on-off switch, so if you do want to make sure not to run out of those batteries, you just pop this out of the back. So when you do that, the timer is going to come on, and everything's going to be set. So you can set it to off, that way it's not working. There is an auto. I think that's going to be for a lot of people that are going to be on a bit of a timer, a little bit set timer for maybe certain areas if you're working on that. So there's an option to set the clock, which is where we're at. There's a start time, so you can manually set the start time, so it'll kick on at whatever time you need it to, which is nice. There's a way to set it up for how long. This is what I use it for. So when I go out here, I'm running it for 15 to 20 minutes, depending on my area and what I'm using it for. So that's pretty cool. And then there's the how often. So you can set the date, time, and then all the things that you need to do. So that's really all you have to do. Is it every day? Is it every 6 hours? Is it every 12 hours? So there's a lot of nice, convenient things to it. So if you do want to set it to manual, so the how long part is basically how long it waters when it goes. It makes that little click sound. For me, if I want to run it manual, you actually just turn that over to auto. And when you turn it to auto, it's going to have the time, but you can actually just hit manual. And when you set manual, that's when you'll be able to set the time there. It's super easy to use, super easy to set up. And then once that's in place, all right, so we're gonna do a quick hookup here, pretty easy. So we got that turned on there real quick. So we got that set up. It's currently on off, so we're gonna turn this. We've got the sprinkler out in the yard. And with this off. All right, so this is off. So if we set this to auto, nothing's gonna happen. We set this to manual. Now we're gonna listen for a click. So now we've got water.